IELTS vocabulary, understanding and using disjointed. Imagine trying to follow a story where scenes jump randomly from one setting to another without any logical connection. That's what we call disjointed, and it's the word we're exploring today in our IELTS vocabulary lesson aimed at achieving that coveted band score of 9.0. Word type: disjointed is an adjective. It's pronounced disjointed with the stress on the second syllable. Meaning, disjointed describes something lacking coherence or organization. It refers to things that are disconnected, fragmented, or lacking a clear relationship between parts. This word is particularly useful when discussing ideas, narratives, or arguments that don't flow logically or seem to be poorly connected. Word history: the term disjointed comes from the prefix dis, meaning apart or away from, and the word joint, which refers to a point where two things are connected. It literally means to separate at the joints. This word has been in use since the mid-16th century, evolving from its literal meaning of physically separated to its more figurative use in describing ideas or communication. Antonyms: some opposites of disjointed include coherent, unified, organized, and structured. These words describe things that are well connected and logically arranged. Synonyms: words with similar meanings to disjointed include fragmented, disconnected, incoherent, disorganized, and scattered. These terms all convey a sense of lack of unity or proper arrangement. Examples used in sentences. Let's look at how to use disjointed in various contexts. The presenter's disjointed speech made it difficult for the audience to follow his main arguments. After the earthquake, survivors gave disjointed accounts of what had happened, reflecting their shock and confusion. The novel's disjointed narrative structure, jumping between different time periods, challenged readers, but ultimately created a unique and compelling story. The committee's report was criticized for being disjointed, failing to present a clear and unified set of recommendations. Common errors in use. One common mistake is confusing disjointed with disjoint. While disjointed is an adjective describing a lack of coherence, disjoint is primarily used in mathematics to describe sets that have no elements in common. Another error is using disjointed to describe physical separation when disconnected or detached would be more appropriate. Remember, disjointed is best used for abstract concepts like ideas, arguments, or narratives. To truly master the use of disjointed, practice incorporating it into your own writing and speech. Look for opportunities to describe poorly organized presentations, confusing arguments, or fragmented storytelling. By doing so, you'll demonstrate a sophisticated vocabulary that's sure to impress in your IELTS exam and beyond.